This homeowner called us. He has an issue with water in the basement. He got a quote from one of them companies that come in and dig up your basement and put drainage in the bottom for $15,000. We're solving this problem for him and saving him thousands and thousands of dollars. If you're getting water in your basement, the best way to solve it is to stop it before it comes in. There's a lot of companies that'll charge you $10,000 to $12,000 to come in and put the drainage in your basement. By that time the water is already in there causing the problem. Especially when it gets in there in the cold areas and it gets in your cinder blocks, freezes, and it's what causes the blocks to crack. So the best way to solve it is to stop the water before it comes in. Here we're digging a trench and we're going to put in perforated pipe and stone and divert the water away from the house into the backyard. You want to begin at the highest spot and pitch it downward at least 1/4 inch per foot. This ground is pretty sandy, so it's easy to dig the trench here. Mike's not having a good time though. After you dig the trench, you got to lay in the perforated pipe. You want to pitch it at least 1/4 inch per foot away from the beginning of the drain, all the way to the end of the pipe. This is the end of the drain. Here's where you want to dig down deeper. Put a 6 to 8 inches of stone below the pipe, creating a dry well. That's where all the water will disperse from. Here you want to use a T or TY to connect the back and the side trench together. Backfill the dirt on the sides of the pipe, keeping it just below the holes. Here you need to start putting in your stone. Use 1s and 2s. You don't want to use pea gravel because it's too small to fill up your pipe. And you only need to cover it about 3 to 4 inches. After you get the stone in, cover it back up with the loose dirt. Make sure you're banking it away from the house foundation. At the end of your drain line, dig a hole 1.5 to 2 foot in diameter, and you want it to be a few inches below your end of your drainage pipe. That'll give the water a place to settle before it disperses. This part of the drain you want to take away from the house at least 15 feet to the end. Covering up the rest of the drain pipe. You're getting near the end of the job here. When you get down to the end here, you need to create a dry well by digging it deeper and wider and filling it with stone. You turn the water on at the beginning of the drain from the spigot, let it run into the ground, and this shows that it's coming out the other end the way it's supposed to. There we go, finishing off the dry well, putting the rest of the stone up there. We're going to cover it up and we'll be done. And don't forget to do the most important part. Divert all the gutter downspouts away from the foundation. That's the biggest problem with water in your basement. They drop right down next to your basement wall, and it goes to the least resistance right into your basement. So if you do this, you shouldn't have any more water in your basement.